Hello, my Bill 1000 Nation. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's having a great day. If not, I hope it gets better from here. We are back with another Watcher Wednesday. This one is, Are You Scared of Smile Dog? Now, we have seen a little bit of Smile Dog on, I think, a Nukes, or maybe even a Bizarre Bub. I don't know, we do so much shit now. I can't keep track of it. I love it, though. I love doing, getting to react to all these new channels I didn't even know existed, half of them. Keep it up, peoples. Learn something new every day. All right, like I said, this one is, Are You Scared of Smile Dog? I mean, I've seen the picture. It's creepy as shit. I don't know if I'd be scared of it, but I ain't seen it like in my hand type of picture. You know what I mean? All right. I'm excited to get into this story. If you guys are excited as I am, go ahead, turn them last down low, put on something comfy, cup with something special. Let's get creeped the hell out, bro. Yeah.
This video contains content that some might find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. The internet can be a scary place. Every day is an opportunity for you to stumble across something you wish.
You get on there looking for something, and you're automatically smacked on the face with a penis every freaking time. Internet's scary as fuck, bro. Had to turn my safe search back on. Then I turned it back off.
You had never seen. But what if an image was so horrible, so unspeakable, that it could literally ruin, or in this case, end your life? In today's story, our narrator seeks out that reality. I'm Ryan Bergara, and this is Are You Scared? A show where I tell my friend Shane Madej the internet's.
This is the first time I've seen one where they're together. This is gonna be weird, bro.
Scariest stories. So lock your doors, turn off the lights, and let's see if we can make it until the end. Smile Dog. Mary agreed to meet with me because I wasn't a reporter. I was a college student, gathering information for a few early assignments, and I had arranged with her husband Terrence to interview Mary in the summer of 2007. I arrived at Mary and Terrence's house in Chicago, but at the last moment, Mary changed her mind and locked herself in the couple's bedroom, refusing to meet with me. For half an hour, I sat outside the bedroom door, listening and taking notes while Terrence attempted to calm his wife. The things Mary said made little sense, but fit with the story I'd heard. I could tell she was crying, and her objections to speaking with me centered around her dreams, her nightmares. When it became clear we would not be going through the interview, Terrence apologized profusely, and I did my best to take it in stride. I wasn't a reporter in search of a story after all, merely a curious young man in search of information.
If someone invites you over and they lock themselves in their room, that's rude.
That's what you've done at every dinner party you've invited me to.
I actually do that at a lot of parties. I don't lock myself in my room, but there's
you do retire.
I retire for a bit, especially if there's a lot of people over. Sometimes I'm like, I gotta sit out for 20 minutes.
I mean, look, you probably traveled for a long time to...
I'm the same way. I get very overwhelmed. I do. I get very, very overwhelmed. It's awful. Especially if I don't know the people. Like I'm okay if I know at least 75% of the people. Like if we're going somewhere and it's like an event or something, as long as I know at least 75% of the people, I'm usually good. But if I don't, I'm backwards. I'm backwards as shit, bro. I'm very awkward. It's awful.
Do this interview. He's not like a reporter with a big budget. He's just a kid who probably paid his own gas money to get out there.
Kid.
Yeah, and then she's just like, I'm not coming out of my bedroom.
Can you Venmo me for the gas money? Oh wait, 2007. Can you give me some...
Could you write me a check?
Yeah, a paper check?
Mary had been the sysop for a small Chicago-based bulletin board system, or BBS, in 1992, when she first encountered the file. She was one of an estimated 400 people who saw the image when it was posted as a hyperlink on the BBS, though she is the only one who has spoken openly about the experience. The rest have remained anonymous or are presumed dead.
Welcoming you into a J.J. Abrams mystery box with this story. What's going on here? What's this guy after?
I would
Who are these
argue
people he's talking to?
I would argue though that kind of fills me with a little bit more dread because all
Absolutely.
we're seeing is this person who clearly doesn't want to share details of some story she was supposed to share.
Do not misinterpret my commentary as criticism.
What are you trying to fucking Jedi mind trick me? Do not misinterpret my commentary.
I'm having a great time.
Oh, you're having a great time.
You'll finish reading the story.
Smile.jpg was first brought to my attention in 2005 when I was in 10th
so much
grade
better
and
when they're
became
like right
interested
there.
in web-based
I mean, like they mesh well together even on video, but when they are right next to each other, man, the dynamic is so fucking crazy. I love it.
phenomena. What caught my attention was the total lack of information about the image, to the point that often people believe it to be a hoax. Smile.jpg is unique in that the entire phenomenon
Most of the shit that was going around man, do you all remember half the shit that was going around in 2007 on the fucking internet? You sit there and be watching a little video and then all of a sudden something like at you and you about shit yourself and fell out your chair and looked like an ass, and but you wasn't allowed to do anything because, you know, it was just for fun. No. 2007 was full of a bunch of internet bullshit.
centers on a picture file that is nowhere to be found on the internet. Certainly, the web is full of imitations claiming to be the real file, but those are largely written off as fakes. They do not have the effect the true Smile.jpg is believed to have. The sudden onset of temporal lobe epilepsy and acute, life-altering anxiety.
I think if it was possible to die of fright, you would be a dead man.
I think so too. There have been times where I thought I was going to die because I was so scared. I will also say there's been things I've seen in movies that have scarred me in the sense like when I do think of them, I actually do kind of recoil into myself. You remember the faces of the people who saw things in the ring and you find them and they're like,
Yeah, they're like,
there's something that happens to a certain character on The Walking Dead
haven't seen
that is
rough, huh?
not great.
I like that. It's very Lovecraftian, you know, seeing something that is so horrific.
It just scrambles you.
Yeah.
Neither Smile.jpg nor SmileDog is mentioned anywhere on Wikipedia, even though the website features articles on other more
I bet some psychiatrist is making a damn good grip off of him. Yeah. 3 kids, all of them going to the best colleges.
infamous internet rumors. Any attempt to create a page pertaining to Smile.jpg is summarily deleted by admins. On its surface, a JPEG provoking said reactions in otherwise healthy individuals is admittedly absurd. The more I researched, however, the more I began to question whether the internet's reluctance to acknowledge its existence was out of disbelief or out of fear. As such, details of encounters with Smile.jpg have taken on an air of internet legend.
I would not trust the internet to band together to not harm people.
There's a bunch of people that don't even believe the pandemic is real, let alone a fucking JPEG that could kill you. Of course, this would kill the human race.
It
probably.
sure would. It sure would. People would have it on signs picketing in places against the governor for some reason. I love Smile Dog. I think he's great.
There are rumors of Smile.jpg circulating in the mid to late 90s as a chain email attachment with the subject line, "Smile, God loves you." There's even one tale about a hacker in 2002 flooding the forums of the website Something Awful with a deluge of Smile Dog pictures, rendering almost half the forum's users epileptic.
If you got sent a link from an anonymous number that said, if you open this, you'll die, you opening it?
Yeah.
Really?
It sounds a little bit like, what's the, with the big eyes, Moo Moo or whatever?
Momo.
Yeah,
I love Momo,
I remember
bro.
people were like, somebody died because of Momo. You know Momo has killed people.
That's
It's like,
true.
no,
Yeah.
Momo didn't kill nobody.
Despite the huge exposure these stunts would have generated, very few admit to having
I remember the whole Momo shit, man. It got my kids to do all kinds of shit though, bro. Man, you know Momo don't like it when you leave toys all over your room. That's like, you better go in there and clean that shit up. Well, I'll just be like, running all over the house getting every toy he could. I love my kids. They ain't bright, but I love them. I love them dearly.
actually seen smile.jpg. No trace of the file has ever been discovered. Alleged victims offered the same description of the photo. A dog-like creature, sometimes described as looking like a Siberian husky, illuminated by the flash of the camera, sits in a dim room. Near the left side of the frame, a human hand extends from the darkness. The hand is empty, usually described as beckoning. The beast's muzzle is reportedly
Yeah, like the hand is hard to see. Like if you're not really looking at it and you're just focusing on the dog, the hand is hard to see. I remember my old lady, she had never seen it before, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta see this shit. Like it is creepy." And I showed her, and she's like, "I was like, tell me everything you see in there. All she's seen." I was like, "No, there's other things you really gotta look." But then it's like, are you looking because they're there? Or are you looking for it to make it there? Like, you know what I mean? That paragodia where you just start seeing things and the shapes and stuff. Like those I find things where you got all the different like little things, and then there's a giraffe the whole time. I suck at those.
split in a wide grin, revealing 2 rows of very white, very straight, very sharp, very human-looking teeth.
That sounds funny.
Did we get to
Sounds
see the
awful.
picture?
I've seen a video where a man drops his dentures and his dog.
Puts them in its mouth.
Yeah, it's really good. I want you to see this dog with the dentures in its mouth.
Oh God, actually, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Victims claim to see the picture endlessly repeated
He started out with the big, oh, I don't like that. It changed so fast.
in their mind's eye during the time they are in reality having epileptic fits. These fits continue interminably, often while the victims sleep, resulting in very vivid and disturbing nightmares. After my failed interview in Mary's apartment in 2007, I sent out feelers to several folklore and urban legend-oriented news groups, websites, and mailing lists to no avail. Then, in early March 2008, Mary contacted me via email.
That sounds like a curious young man.
You know what? I fancy myself as a curious young man. I would be doing the same thing. This could be me and you in some weird alternate universe,
I guess
searching
so.
down Smile Dog. The funny thing is, if it did kill
Could be.
people, you would die laughing, and I would die horrified.
Yeah.
And that would be pretty much us in a nutshell.
It'd be a funny way to go for both of us, yeah.
Dear Mr. L, I am incredibly sorry about my behavior last summer when you came to interview me. I hope you understand that it was no fault of yours, but rather my own problems that led me to act out as I did. I realized that I could have handled the situation more decorously, and I hope you will forgive me. At the time, I was afraid. For 15 years, I have been haunted by Smile Dog. Smile Dog comes to me in my sleep every night. I know that sounds silly, but it is true. There is an ineffable quality about my dreams, my nightmares, that makes them unlike any dreams I have ever had. I do not move and do not speak. I simply look ahead, and the only thing ahead of me is the scene from that horrible picture. I see the beckoning hand, and I see Smile Dog. It talks to me. It is not actually a dog, though I'm not quite sure what it really is. It tells me it will leave me alone if only I do as it asks. All I must do, it says, is spread the word. It wants me to show it to someone else.
That's smart marketing.
Yeah, you could tell this guy's taking some classes in virality. The
He's
smile
at the
dog.
local community college.
Wait, could you say that one more time? Actually, I was taking notes and I missed that last part. What did you say about going?
So about a street team.
Organic. Okay, yeah,
Organic.
make it organic. That's good. That's good. Oh, by the way, sorry that you're all dead now.
The week after my incident, I received in the mail a manila envelope with no return address. Inside was a 3.5-inch floppy disk. I knew precisely what was on it. I thought for a long time about my options. I could show it to a stranger, a coworker. I could even show it to Terrence. And what would happen then? If Smile Dog kept its word, I could sleep. But if it lied, what would I do then? What if something worse started coming for me?
How would you show it to Terrence? The husband?
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Why would that even enter your mind?
What? This poor guy who's got a wife who's like, the dog, I'm dreaming about the dog again. And he's like, Jesus Christ, I'm just trying to make some eggs, lady.
Maybe that's why she wants to show it to Terrence, because she's tired of the fucking flack.
It's a dog with funny teeth. Go to sleep.
Many of my fellow victims on the BBS board where I first encountered smile.jpg stopped posting. I heard some of them committed suicide. Others remained completely silent, simply disappearing off the face of the web. They are the ones I worry about the most. I kept the diskette hidden for 15 years. Every night, Smile Dog has come to me in my sleep and demanded that I spread the word. For 15 years, I have stood strong.
I get the notion that a lot of people on that board were probably just like, I guess I'm done hanging around on this board where people talk about a dog with teeth.
The entire time, like it's some sort of weird deity.
They're dropping like flies. Where are all my friends? It's like they probably got jobs.
I sincerely hope you will forgive me, Mr. L. But last summer, when you contacted my husband about an interview, I was near my breaking point. I decided I was going to give you the floppy disk. I did not care if Smile Dog was lying or not. I wanted it to end. You were a stranger, someone I had no connection with. And since you seemed so interested in what had been tormenting me for so long, I thought I would not feel sorrow when you took the disc as part of your research. Before you arrived, I realized what I was doing. I am ashamed, Mr. L. And I hope that this warning will dissuade you from further investigation of smile.jpg. Stop while you are still whole. Sincerely, Mary.
Oh, I want to show you something.
Oh God.
You're gonna appreciate this.
Am I?
I'm not sure. Do you remember that?
Fucking God damn it, dude. Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm glad you pulled it up.
I found the lustful photo.
Yeah, I'm glad you had that working in the background.
I mean, yowza.
It's pretty weird that I could see you zooming in.
That's my Smile Dog.
Don't zoom in on a cartoon and go, yowza. Oh. Whoa, look at that spread. It's fucking weird, man.
I just wanted to jog your memory.
So thank you. Consider it jogged.
Consider it. My memory just ran a marathon.
It's ran. It's fucking exhausted. Later that month, Terrence contacted me with the news that his wife had killed herself. I'm sorry, that's not funny. I just saw a cartoon 2 seconds ago, and I had to read that sentence. There's so many levels of unfair to
It's
that.
really photorealistic.
It really is.
Now it's becoming your Smile Dog.
I'm just gonna get through this sentence, and we're gonna move on.
Go on.
Later that month, Terrence contacted me with the news that his wife had killed herself. Terrence was in shambles. He wept, God damn it, son of a fucking, it's the worst time for you to fucking show me that. It's like, I can't think of a worse time in this story for you to show me. Could you imagine if like there was like some actor about to do like a dramatic monologue and right before the director was like, hey, come over here. Check out this, huh? How photorealistic is that? Anyways,
It's very photorealistic.
Garrett, God. You know what? I'm gonna request that everyone just take a peek at it. I can't be the only one who sees this.
Like oily.
And the pose he's in is so weird. Okay.
Continue.
Terrence was in shambles.
You got it.
You can't be laughing over there and saying you got it.
It's a great parallel.
No, it's not. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Maybe you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Just give me a fucking second.
Okay.
I just feel it would feel really comfortable if someone else could
We
look
can't
at.
ask anyone here to look at that because now that is our smile dog and they will not be able to.
I would really love for someone else to look at.
No.
Okay.
Later that month, Terrence contacted me with the news that his wife had killed herself. Terrence was in shambles. He wept as he warned me to listen to his wife's advice.
I'm in shambles.
He said he'd found the disc she mentioned and burned it until it was nothing but blackened plastic. Through his tears, he told me it hissed as it melted, like an animal.
I think that's just what plastic does when you burn it. Oh, the fire crackled like a dragon.
That floppy disk turned into a serpent.
It glowed like magic.
I think it's just burning, Dad.
It's called fire. Dipshit.
You ever set something on fire before?
What
I was
is
uncertain
sorcery?
about how to respond. Out of respect for Mary, I decided to heed her warning. I would no longer pursue the subject of smile.jpg, at least for the time being. Almost a year after I failed to interview Mary at her home, I received an email from elsahir82@redacted.com. The subject was smile. Hello. I found your email address through a mailing list. Your profile said you are interested in Smile Dog. I have saw it. It is not as bad as everyone says. I have sent it to you here. Just spreading the word. That final line chilled me to the bone. The email was signed simply with a smile emoticon. Attached was a file named smile.jpg. I considered
That
downloading.
gave me the chills.
It was almost certainly a fake, I reasoned. And even if it wasn't, I had never been wholly convinced of smile.jpg's peculiar powers. After all, how could a single image of a dog cause years of nightmares? But if everyone knew the image was a hoax, then why did the legend exist at all? If I downloaded the image, if I looked at it, if Mary turned out to be correct and the creature came to me in my dreams, demanding I spread the word, what would I do? Would I live my life as Mary had, fighting against the urge to spread the picture until I died? Or would I spread the word? And how? Whom would I burden?
If this is a real thing, you've seen Smile Dog.
Everyone that's hearing the story.
You would show it to someone. Do you think? Can you think of one person who would deserve it?
I would do one of those things, like when
I mean, what better way to do it than make it into a creepypasta? And now we're all hearing it. Fuck. I'm so sorry for my part in this.
people were protesting Donald Trump and they projected stuff onto a building. Just catch as many people as I could.
Oh, so you're going for the mass.
Yeah, I want to be a super spreader.
You know what I would do? Sometimes when you're on an airplane and right before it takes off, you turn on your airdrop and you could see some people have their airdrop as shared to
That's a
everyone.
good idea.
It's anonymous, but you still get to hear the,
Oh,
God.
That's freaky, man. That's deviant.
I thought about why I reached out to Mary in the first place, about my early intentions to write a short essay about smile.jpg, and decided that's what I would do. I could attach smile.jpg as evidence. Then, anyone who read the article, anyone who took interest, would see it. And clearly, since you're reading that article now, you're interested. Could I spread the word? Yes. Yes, I could. So, are you scared?
Fuck yeah.
You're the victim. That's a fun twist. You're the victim.
I don't like.
How did I not see that coming? Of course they're going to attach it.
Well, I didn't realize we were reading the article that he was writing. It makes sense because it includes the emails and the first interaction and all that stuff. But I did know that we were on a one-way train to Smile Dog Town.
Yeah, not very scary.
Well,
I mean, the picture.
yeah, when it's preceded by of course it's not as
That's
scary.
I mean, not scary.
It's crazy that they're not going to know what we're talking about.
I know.
Fucking. Why do I even keep falling for it? I'm like fucking Charlie Brown when Lucy pulls the football away from him. Like it's like every single time it delivers.
It's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna
I
trick
hope
you
it
into
isn't.
seeing it all the
What, are you
time.
gonna fucking buy a mask, like a shirt, maybe some mugs?
Yeah.
Well, good story. That one actually is written by an anonymous user, so thank you to whoever wrote that. And you've also, without your knowing, anonymously given me nightmares of my own, not by your doing. So, thank you for that. We'll see you all next week on Are You Scared?
Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
That was good. Kind of want to know what they was looking at. No, I don't. All right, I really enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I did. And if you did, please go down there, leave a thumbs up. It really does help the channel grow. While you're down there going over, slap the subscribe button, become part of the Bill 5000 Nation. We do some crazy shit here. If you want to know when that crazy shit happens, ding that bell. It might work for you, it might not, but if it do, jump in on one of my premieres, go over into live chat and be like, hey, Bill, I got dinged. You know something? That was just the ding I needed today. Put a smile on my face. Leave a like and dip. That's all you got to do. As always, be good to one another. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Man, I'd like to hear what y'all think about Smile Dog. And if you don't want to message me here, go check out the Discord. I'll link it in the description. Get on there, chat about what the hell ever, honestly. All right. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, fucking Smile Dog. I've looked at the picture. I don't think it's the original one because I don't feel crazy at all.